What's up, folks? This is Baxter from Collect and Destroy and the Collect and Destroy podcast with another exclusive product reveal. This is a very big one. We are looking at Nickelodeon's Aaahh! Real Monsters Mondo Squad 3-figure set by Mondo. And I can't wait to dig into this ginormous box. First of all, let's look at the packaging. As always, Mondo just kills it with the packaging. Really cool full color print here. We got the graphics all the way around. As always, let's dig into the designers who made this possible. We got Joe Allard, concept. Brandon Gash, he did the sculpt. Tom Rosajowski, he did the paint. Hector RC, legendary art direction. And Jordan Christensen with the packaging, art, and design. Mondo Squads are a new thing that Mondo has started to put out, which is they're like collections of figures as opposed to just each of the individual figures. You get a set. So in this instance, we have a 3 set here. Aaahh! Real Monsters, what a great show. Super inventive, super creative. What I liked about it is that if you're a kid and you're into horror, you're into creepy things, this was definitely a groundbreaking show. It was the 5th Nicktoon after Doug, Rugrats, The Ren and Stimpy Show, and Rocko's Modern Life. So, you know, in importance, this is holds a huge importance for kids from the 80s and the 90s. And what's cool about this package is it's got this nice window here for the big reveal. We get the character art there. Very great usage of all the surfaces of the packaging. Sorry that my camera doesn't give us an even wider view because this package is ginormous. All right, what I can really appreciate about this, as you saw there was a little bit of work to unpack this, all the figures are nicely held in this plastic clam here, which is awesome because if you slide it back into the major packaging, you can put it on display by opening that window and keeping it all mint and boxed that way. They did a great job of individually wrapping each component. That cuts down on the rub during travel and transport, which we often see. There was even paper, stuck between his mouth and his body, which just it shows that Mondo's thinking ahead. They're thinking like a collector because there's nothing worse than getting a package and having your figures arrive damaged. Aaahh! Real Monsters debuted in 1994, so this set arrived just in time for the 30th anniversary. We've got Ickis here. He's about 5.5 inches tall. Oblina, who comes in at 8 inches. And of course, we cannot forget about our boy Krumm. These are awesome. There are actually clear plastic stands, which is great for displaying and prevents these little feet from tipping over. The details on these figures are straight out of the TV show. They are a thing of beauty in all of their grotesque glory. It's just so funny that these are, if you look at like how these characters are created, it's like completely disgusting, but also very fun and nothing really scary about them, which is what is great about a series like this as a gateway to other horror franchises as you get older and you move on to live action. But look at this. I mean, it looks like these are straight out of the cartoon. Just a really nice sculpt on these. And the deco on them as well. The paint job really stands out. And of course, they look great as a set, which is what is so great about these Mondo Squads is you don't want just one of these figures. You want the entire set. You want them together. The scale is cool too because a lot of times with these vinyl figures, they're going to be more like a 2-3 inch figure, but at 5.5 and 8 inch, they are very dynamic and are definitely going to stand out on the shelf. Each of the figures comes with alternate components as well. There are alternate heads, hands, and mouths. really cool ability to customization. I know I talk on these unboxings all the time about the ability to customize, the ability to set it up on the shelf the way that you want, and really set the scene. Here we got Krumm and his alternate mouth. So you've either got the happy smile or the more frightened look. Really fun stuff. Really great ability to customize. Very dynamic, straight out of the cartoon. I cannot wait to see what Mondo does next, what other franchises they pick up on for their Mondo squads. We've even got an alternate arm here with a book for Oblina here. Very cool stuff. The crew just keeps pumping out new, innovative stuff. I was just over at their booth at San Diego Comic-Con, and they're great at showing you the in-process, showing you as they start to come out with their ideas and what's coming up next. And then you see the deco application, and then eventually you see it online and it's time to pre-order. So make sure, speaking of pre-order, make sure you go over to mondoshop.com. These are available right now. This comes as one set, Mondo Squad set, Nickelodeon's Aaahh! Real Monsters. This is a part of my childhood. This is pure nostalgia. You need it. I need it. We all need more of this, especially in these times. This just brings all the joy. Make sure you're checking out collectanddestroy.com. That's Collect X Destroy. Collect X Destroy on Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, all social media platforms, all podcast platforms, on YouTube. Until next time.